There, here we are playing PGA Tour 2K23 on PlayStation 5 and VR. 2 holes to end this round.
Opting for the 5-wood. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Ooh, nice line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par.
That dog will hunt.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Going with the 7. Just needs this one to kick right. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. That was a gallant attempt. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here. Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
This game is so anti-stressful. I really enjoyed it.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. No, listen. This player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
What is this orange? Is this better than what I have? I have purple. I don't understand these colors. Purple. So purple is better. This is like legendary, yeah. go with this. Everything on the bottle. So orange is better. See, fit fee 150. This is 125. This is more expensive, so it's better than. Oh. Shows I don't know which one is better. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I have anything for the head. Wow, it's good. Okay, let's leave that. Fucking didn't know you can do this. Which that? Fucking hell. This guy doesn't have anything. Let's see it.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron play as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots. This one looks to be heading towards the green. That was special. 11 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. You like that, didn't you?
That was beautiful.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh, just missed.
Fuck. No.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green. This is on a stupendous line.
Yes.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Oh my God, that wind is crazy.
A few shots under par at the moment. Tied for second place. How close was that to going down? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Just one off the lead after that hole. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Oh, well played. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
Currently at -4 overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
That
Lining
was
up the birdie
so
putt here.
beautiful.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This for par.
Now leading by 1 shot. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass's Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards to the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left. Second shot out to the right. Sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Looking good. Ooh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, that was pure. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
That's just inside the range.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Fucking hell, man.
No, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Wow, what a shot. That's a good putt to make, that one.
Luckily,
Currently
that's
6
fine.
under for the round. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Oh, terrific.
Yes.
What an effort.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Good stuff, man.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green.
Man.
I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
That's
Oh
a
my
lovely
God.
stroke. Had eyes for the hole the whole way. And that will take him to 8 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Come on, don't.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
It's looking solid.
For the par. Leading by a shot after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Fuck.
So
Right to
might
the
need to
right.
sit.
Oh, man.
And he's safely
The
on the green
wind
with
is
that shot.
just horrible.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
He's currently sitting in first place.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Ooh,
Oh,
that'll sting a bit. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Never mind. Go and tap it in.
what the fuck?
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. The only good thing about 3 putting for par is you don't drop a
I
shot.
cannot
The
fucking
leader now
believe
has
that.
a 1-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
That might be 1 club too many. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Whew. Came close on that one. Well played. This is a par putt. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. All right, Rich, you know the scenario. Tied for first place as we begin the final hole.
Smell that, Luke? That smells like a playoff.
And if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. There's just one more to play.
There's one final test. The second shot at 18. Water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level. Give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie. But par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
Oh, so close, Rich. That chip almost went down for them.
How did that stay out, Luke? That chip looked good the entire way. But the next.
And with that, Rich, this one's actually going to extra holes. Here we go, Rich. It's time for a playoff. And we'll be using the aggregate format for this one.
Luke, in playoffs, anything can happen, my friend. Let's sit back and watch.
The player with the best score over the next 3 holes will be crowned champion. If there's still a tie, it will all come down to a sudden death playoff.
This is a great format, Luke. You have to be patient, but you also have to be aggressive. I love this format.
Well, it seems obvious. They really need to stick this one close if they want to have a chance.
They have to expect their opponent to make that putt, Luke, so you have to take a chance and get it close.
Stop.
Yeah, that one will play. And this putt to take the lead in the playoff. Ooh, right by the hole. And as that putt goes down, they'll take the lead in this playoff. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we? And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Look, this player has not played this hole as well as their opponent. It'll be interesting to see if they can conjure up something special in this playoff.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
That's frustrating. That hole's done. A nice advantage for this player, Rich.
That's a nice position to be in with this aggregate playoff.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Needs this to kick a bit left. Yeah, quality shot, that. And if this putt drops, we'll have another tie. And we'll go into a sudden death playoff. Go on, get in the hole. Well, Rich,
Yes.
they're still all tied after our aggregate holes. More action to come.
Sudden death is where we're headed now, Luke.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got extra holes coming your way.
Oh, this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
Well, let's begin this sudden death playoff for the championship.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
What the hell, man?
Not bad. And now this to win the Players' Championship.
This is their look at birdie.
Get in the hole. Just
Oh.
didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
That starts off on a good...
And that'll force this playoff to another hole. The next
Fucking
hole in
hell.
this playoff will be the 18th. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Player made a par earlier on this hole in regulation, Luke. Not too sure that's going to be good enough in this playoff, however.
Nicely done. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Well, all that hard work. It's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament.
What the fuck
That
is
can be
going on?
frustrating, can't it? It all comes down to this. Yes, you can feel the tension building. This playoff's going to another hole.
I was fucking on the line. Fucking flag stopped my hole.
Great shot.
How is that
What
possible?
kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Oh, and that's a missed green in a playoff. Hopefully they can regain their composure. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff.
Looking good so far.
Are you
Oh,
fucking
my
kidding me?
goodness.
God
What a way
almighty.
to lose a
God
championship.
almighty, what the
Painful.
fuck?
Simply painful, Luke, to watch.
Well, that's a shame, Rich. They toiled all tournament, only to come unstuck when it mattered most.
3 is not their lucky number for this player, obviously. Losing on the third playoff hole. Better luck next time.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale. And from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.
Oh, the hell that happened. I hit the flags so many times.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
That's disappointing.
I think he gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Opting for the 9-iron. Okay, that'll work.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
15 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently a couple under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Handy effort, that one. Playing from around 150 yards here. That's some good golf right there. This one's for birdie. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. An opportunity to make their par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left. That's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich.
How is that possible?
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. That gets the job done. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. the 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That was wonderfully done. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
That is hunting for the hole.
Yes.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take him to 3 under. He's currently tied for 3rd. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
I don't mind the look of this. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Well,
Oh my God.
And that will take him to 5 under.
I didn't expect
Oh,
that.
what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Yeah, let's see this again.
Let's see
Have this
that
one on
magic.
repeat.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And this putt for a share of the lead. Oh, that's a nice line. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Stop.
And that will take him to 6 under. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Yeah, you always want to be up or in the lead going in the final 9 holes. That's what they practice for. That's what they want to be. They want to be in this position. Let's see how it all plays out.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. He's currently tied for the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. This has eyes for the hole.
Yes.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Still in the lead now after that hole. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He leads the field by a stroke. That's tidy. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
8 feet to the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. 4 feet to the cup. It's on a good line.
Oh, fuck.
Looked like they hinged in that stroke. And this one is for bogey. Currently 7 under for the round. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
What the
Well, this should be
fuck?
unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely. That
Unbelievable.
rough was thick. I hope that they're okay after that one.
I'm not fucking okay. It's a bogey again.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Like the look of this one. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Maybe needed a better club from the caddy. It's a bit strong, this. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Putting for a par now. Oh, what a stroke. And that one's holed, and now just 1 shot off the lead as we make our way to the final stretch.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. Now, this would be a timely one to hole. Let's make this putt.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
A well holed. He'll take the birdie. Step aside, everyone else. Now, number 1. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Outstanding shot. High quality. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Now 2 shots up after that one.
After so many bogeys.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
That's
Right,
fucking
let's keep the
fantastic.
focus here. This is to win the event. He was on a good line. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. All right, 1 down. Let's see if they can take... And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
There were some boogies back to back, but I won. Well deserved, huh?
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
John Ryan is next. Nothing happening. Oh, touch that. Comments shows. Okay guys, let's finish here and continue next time. God bless you all, stay safe and peace.